Okay, here's our rivet set that we send, the 8 brackets that go on the side. Here's a piece of metal that we use to install these. A leather punch, which we use to punch out the holes if they're not all the way through. You can also use this to punch out holes. Hammers to compress the rivets. You got 2 different pieces. You got a nail and you have a cap. Take the nail, put it through the inside like so. Grab another one of the nails and put it in like that. We use a piece of metal to go in there just like so. Take this piece right there, put it on the holes. Right. If they are a little difficult, just take this, go all the way through, make the hole a little bigger, and push it on like so, right there. Make it nice and straight. Take your cap, push it on like so. You can take one hammer right on top and hit it like so. You want to make sure that you take that out right there so you don't pinch your binding. And there we have it on there nice and neat. There's also another way that we do it. This way is a lot easier. Nice and tight. Here's your material out and your canvas on the inside. What you want to do is go upside down. All your holes here are all pre-punched. What you want to do is take a piece of cardboard like so. What we do is we kind of pick up a little bit of the area like that. And there, allowing a good 1.5 inches. We have a glue gun, which most people do not have. You're going to have to paint it on, but we have a glue gun, so we do it. After that, we'll take the tack strip that we'll supply with you if you need one. We'll put glue. This glue I'm using is a contact cement. What you want to do with this, you want to let it dry for about 3 to 5 minutes before you put it on the top. We got a piece of metal here that we put all of our rivets on. Rivets, all the males. We'll take these and set them up.
Oh, okay, thanks. Was there any...
And I will take it and I'll put it over the tops of the rivets. All the way down to the last there. Now take this hole right there. Put it on your first one right there. Take the next one, next one, the next, next. Okay, there it is. Push it down a little bit. And that's that part. Turn this upside down like that. Move it around. And we'll set this thing here right on top of the rivets. Like so. Take these little arms right here. And we'll tie them in. There. All nice and tight. Piece of wood. We will clamp it to the table. There you have all your rivets up through it. What you want to do now is take those caps, put them on top of those rivets. Take that, just like so. And I'll show the other way of doing it with the air hammer. Going out like that. What we do with the ends here, take that right there, super jet, a little bit on the end like that. Pull it out and hold it. Take this corner, come around. Come over. So, hold it. Just like so. What you want to do is just put them all in there. And there you have the latch. bow. I'll go one first all the time. What you want to do first is grab your straps. Wind them right there. Here's our strap. This is our front. You want to take this right here with a flap like that on to the rear bow. On over. And we have this, that, over like that, front, in like that, down, in there like there, to the middle, to where it meets, right there. And this part will go on to the frame. At this point, the plastic washer goes on both sides, and we'll put the top frame on. Here like this. Okay, go on. Put it on like that. Nice and tight. Here we have the front. Go on to the frame, like so. And you're on. Just leave it like that. At this point, take the top frame up, pulling the back like that, taking the sides, spreading as you go, and pushing it out. All these grommets here come down on top, and then stretch this one around, stretch that one around. Take these little guys right here, there, onto this frame, right there, there. Up here we have there, up to the front, right there. Take your latch to your hook, take it down, like so. Put your pin inside, latch it. We got the little straps, just like the original. Push them on through, just like the original top. The original way was just straight down. Now some people, because of the way it moves, it's kind of a little loose. You can take this piece, push it up to the back, which makes it tighter. It's a little bit tighter. Take your tape off. Pop your top. This, hold your side off, side off, side off, side off. Loops out. All the way around the back side. Take your sides like that, like there. Hold right here, hold right there. Pull up and off. Walk the top back. Take it like this. Hold it like so. There. Come back here. And what you can do is put a piece of material inside to protect the window, but we don't have one on hand right now. You just take the top at the seam. Like this, down there, like this. At this point, you want to take your sides in as well as this, causing it to be smaller so it fits inside. Okay, little small rolls, little small rolls, little small rolls. And what you want to do is push this in there, just like that.
Next thing you do is take your top frame covers and put them over the frame. These frame covers are some pieces we're now making. The factory ones were getting hard to come by. We made these out of ABS plastic, about twice as thick as the originals. They look like the originals and work real well. But what these do, these protect your frame when it's folded down so you don't have, the steel sticking out here at the end. And when you put your top boot on, it makes a nice smooth surface. Now Jimmy's going to install the top frame hold down straps. It's marked up on the one end. Make sure that faces up. The teeth on the buckle need to face to the rear of the car, up into the rear of the car. And what you do, you slip that through the loop from the back. And then these rivet on, because once they're on, they don't need to be changed until they're worn out or rotten or whatever. And these will last you a lot of years. So just put them up there. And in this case, you put the rivets through. You can either hammer them with a couple ball peen hammers, or you can squeeze them with a pair of vice grips. And if you're real careful, you can squeeze the rivet to where it looks good still with a pair of vice grips. With the strap attached to the inside of the car, then you come out to the back side, and it just goes through that little loop right above your tail light. And come back around through the buckle and cinch it down. This keeps your top frame from jumping around. Next we're going to show you our top boot. It's not necessary to have tie-down straps when you're using our top boot because it basically does the same thing, holds your top frame in place. These top boots come in a bag. that you can keep under your hood. Nice way to store it. If it's cold outside, I'd suggest you put it out in the sun and let the sun soften it before you install it. This top boot has our new grommet and strap design. There's a little swell here in the sides of it, and when it fits through the loop, it holds it in tight. It's much easier than folding straps back like we used to on the old convertible top straps. The boot installs in all the loops just like the original top itself did. It doesn't take too long to take off and put back on. And this is what it looks like installed. Like I said, if it had been out in the sun, it'd be softened up and it wouldn't have quite so many little wrinkles in it, but it's pretty darn nice.